I agree with what you said. That if you have to fight for that person, you shouldn't be with them. You should just let them go.
Yeah. Have you had to do that before?
Recently, yeah.
What happened?
I don't know where to begin with, but just a couple of days ago, I had to end something that
Listen, I can't hear you.
A couple of days ago, I had to let go of somebody that I really cared about, and I just didn't think it's worth sticking around with that person because, yeah.
So you were able to let it go?
No, kind of the reason I'm here. I'm trying to. I know I'm not a believer, but
you're not a believer in what?
In God, but I'm trying to change that.
Right.
I think this is the first step into the right direction.
And so you have some questions about how to let it go, or what?
Yeah.
And so you want to let go of a girl?
Yeah.
And why do you want to let go of her?
It's complicated, but the person is with somebody else, so.
What?
The person is with somebody else.
She's with someone else?
Yeah.
Was she with someone else before you came along, or when you came along?
Yeah.
Well, ain't nothing to let go. You never had it.
Yeah. Right.
Isn't that right?
Right.
Did you know she was involved with someone else before you got involved?
Yeah.
Well, boy, that's easy. You never had it. It's an illusion.
Yeah.
So
right.
let go of the imagination.
Right.
Why do you think you have someone that already has someone?
But it wasn't like that in the beginning. We were just friends. And then time passed, and I guess we started getting closer, and at some point it had to end. Yeah.
So you guys were friends before.
Yeah.
And during this friendship, you knew she had a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, you wanted to be her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Like I said, we were just friends. It was nothing planned. It's time. Passed, and we got closer, and we fell for one another.
You fell for one another?
Yeah.
How did you fall for?
What do you mean?
But how would you fall for somebody else's woman?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Meaning that you fell in love with her?
Yeah.
And why would you fall in love with somebody else's woman?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Oh, you don't know why you did it?
No.
Oh. Well, it's easy. Let it go. You never had it.
Right.
It's never been yours. It's wrong to date another man's woman. It never, ever, ever, but never get involved with a woman who's already involved.
Right.
There's nothing but pain you bring it upon yourself.
Right.
Don't be, that's weak. Is she the only woman around? Where you live?
Yeah.
She's the only one around?
No.
So you couldn't find any other woman without a man? Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
There are more women on this earth than there are men. You do know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
And now they have transgenders. So you don't have to date another man's woman.
Right.
And never date a friend.
Yeah.
Because once you get involved emotionally with a friend, everything changes.
Yep.
It's no longer a friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's a battle. Mm-hmm. So just take the pain, realize it was wrong, and that you are wrong. Don't blame her. You are wrong for getting involved, and it'll pass.
Right.
All right?
Right.
And then through that pain that you're having, you will know that there is a God.
Right.
All right? That makes sense?
Yeah.
So don't contact her. Don't respond to any contacts or anything. Are you able to do that?
I'll try.
Because the quicker you do it, the sooner it's over. It's all just part of your imagination. You thought you had something that you didn't have, and your emotions got involved. It's all fake. It's not even real.
Okay.
She never loved you, and you never loved her.
Right.
Because she's no good either. Why would you get with a woman that's cheating on her boyfriend? She's going to cheat on you too. Anytime a man or a woman get with someone else while with someone else, they're no good. You can never trust that. That makes sense?
Right.
She can't trust you because you're willing to cheat on her with her boyfriend, and you can't trust her because she's willing to cheat on her boyfriend, and you will do it to each other.
Right.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, I agree with what you said.
Yeah, will you let it go?
Yeah.
You will?
Yeah.
One more time, you will?
He will.
All right, just take the pain because it's all an illusion. Are you doing the silent prayer?
No. I don't know what that is.
Okay, on
It's my first day. I don't.
Yeah, on my website. Oh, this is your first day here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, on my website, I have a prayer, the silent prayer. I want you to do it. You don't need to believe in God.
Right.
All right. And the beauty is, you know now that you don't believe in Him, so you're going to come into Him on your own, not convinced by anyone. So just do the silent prayer and take the pain. You'll be fine. You can download it on my website.
All right.
rebuildingtheman.com.
Okay.
All right. How did you hear about us?
On YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
Right.
Any other question?
What?
You have any other question?
I don't. Maybe, but maybe I'll ask later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me just tell you this. Just think about it. You're in love with an illusion. You're not in love with the real deal.
Right.
Your ego is in love with a lie. And your ego is not the real you.
Right.
All right?
Okay. Because you were talking about the relationships between mothers and sons, and how like men who get mad easily, that's not a man's characteristic. It's a learned trait from his mother.
Yeah.
You know, and that's another problem that I have right now. You know, I was alone, and so that person came into my life and changed me, right? So.
Oh, you were alone?
Yeah.
And are you just like your mother?
I think so, because I do get mad for the silliest things, and you know.
Like a woman?
I guess, yeah.
Do you resent your mother?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
And why?
She brought a lot of pain. She hurt me, so.
She hurt you?
Yeah.
In what way?
In every way, you know,
In every way?
physically, emotionally. Yeah.
Where's your father?
He's not around.
He's not?
No.
Was he ever around?
Was he what?
Was he ever around?
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
And so, have you forgiven your mother yet?
No.
You have not?
And I don't plan to.
You don't plan to?
No.
You don't plan to forgive your mother?
I've tried multiple times.
By doing what?
You know, sitting down with her and talking to her. You know, this is what I want to improve our relationship, you know, as mother and son.
A little louder for me.
To improve our relationship as mother and son. And, you know, the next day she just goes back to her old ways.
The next day?
Yeah. So I've tried, you know. I've tried looking for help and to no avail. So I'm just trying to change my life and, you know, move out of the house. And
well, you better be glad you're breaking up with this woman, because all you're doing is going to another mama.
Right.
And she's going to hate you because she's going to see that you are a woman. You don't want to get along with your mother. You can't make a deal with mama. You know what I'm saying? You want to forgive her so that God can change your nature so you can be you, and then you can deal with her in the right way.
Right.
Not being subject to her.
Right.
You cannot sit down with mama and make a deal. Because it's like making a deal with the devil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but you need to, you shouldn't have the attitude of never going to forgive her, because you're going to be stuck in that lifestyle.
Maybe in the future, but, you know, at the moment I just want to forgive my father first. You know, I want to make contact with him, and, you know, now I understand a little bit more for what he did, you know, why, you know.
What did he do?
I want to forgive him and also apologize to him for anything I did, any wrong that I did to him.
Right.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't wait until I got to my father. Your mother's at hand right now. I would do what's in front of me to do.
Right.
Because really, if you forgive your father but don't forgive your mother, you're still going to be a woman. You want the female spirit to leave. So you should just apologize to her for being mad at her for what she's done to you. Because the pain is coming from you being angry at her. Your soul cannot heal until you let the nature of Satan leave by forgiving your mother. Then God would draw you unto him and give you your original nature, which is love all the time. So when you apologize to your mother for being angry at her, really realize that she couldn't help herself, then God will forgive you. Then you'll be free. Don't try to get along with her, because she is not ready for a get-along relationship. She might like the control that she has over you.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get out. You know, trying to move out.
You living with her?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, just how old are you?
20.
20 years old. Before you move, though, try to get over her by forgiving her, and then start speaking up to her. Don't be afraid to speak your mind.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Will you give that a try?
Like what?
Will you try that?
Yeah.
All right. Apologize. Say, hey, little witch, mama witch, I'm sorry for being angry at you for what you've done to me.
Right.
It was wrong, but I become just like you. And I realize you can't help yourself. And I'm sorry. And if you really are sorry, then God will forgive you and your whole world will change. This is for men and women. It will all change. And then you won't end up doing this to your children. Husbands and wives won't repeat that.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Because they can't help themselves. They can't see.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good, man. Well, welcome.